The light that pierces the flood. There is a moment you have lived so many times when the waters rise so high they seem to swallow the world, and the only thing left to hold on to is the quiet truth that you are still here. Not because it was easy, not because anyone came to pull you out, but because you are you and you do not break. Even when everything around you feels like it is falling apart, you stand now where the flood has risen to your chest, where the rain beats down without pause, and the names of every wound that has ever been inflicted upon you drift like heavy chains around your limbs in salt that cut deep when you offered kindness and received contempt in return, betrayal that turned the people you trusted most into the ones who hurt you deepest, abandonment that left you standing alone when you needed someone to stay, discrimination that judged you before you could even speak and tried to shrink you down to a size that suited someone else's blindness. They press against you from every side, as if the whole world conspired to weigh you down, to pull you under, to make you forget who you are beneath the weight of what others have done. And yet, you do not sink. You stand upright. Your face is lifted toward the light that streams down through the storm, unshaken even as the water swirls around you. This is not weakness, and it is not resignation. It is your strength, the quiet, unyielding strength I have watched in you, the kind that does not roar or demand praise, but simply is, steady as stone, deep as the roots of trees that stand through 100 storms and never bend to the wind. That is you. You did not choose these waters. No one ever chooses the hurts that come, but you have borne more than your share. The words spoken to wound you, the trust you gave fully, only to have it thrown back in your face. The people you loved who walked away without looking back. The judgments passed on you before you could even explain your heart. These things are not within your power to have prevented. They come from other people, their fears, their greed, their blindness, their own unhealed wounds, and so they belong to them, not to you. But you have carried them anyway. You have carried them with a heart that still chooses to be kind, even when kindness was not returned to you. That is the miracle of you. Epictetus taught us that what troubles us is not the events themselves, but the judgment we place upon them, and you have learned this the hardest way, through living it. The insult only poisons you if you swallow it, and you have learned to let it pass through you like rain through leaves, never taking root in your soul. The betrayal only ruins you if you let it turn you hard and bitter, and you have refused to become cold, even when you were burned. The discrimination only limits you if you accept the smallness others try to force upon you, and you have stood tall anyway. Knowing your worth is not measured by the eyes of those who cannot see you clearly. These things are arrows shot from hands that know no better. They may strike the surface of your life, but they cannot pierce your soul, because your soul belongs to you, and you guard it well. Look at the book you hold against your heart, still safe, even as the water rises all around it. That book is you. It is your principles, Your quiet faith, the wisdom you have earned through every tear and every long night, the goodness you refuse to let the world steal from you. The flood cannot wash it away. The rain cannot dissolve it. No one can snatch it from your arms, because it is written not on pages alone, but on the very fiber of who you are. Others may take from you comfort, fair treatment, companionship, all things that live outside your control, but they can never take what lies within. Marcus Aurelius wrote that if you are pained by any external thing, it is not the thing itself that troubles you, but your estimate of it, and that estimate you can change. And you have changed it. You have learned that your worth is not determined by how others treat you. It simply is, as you simply are. There is a profound stillness in the way you stand, amidst the chaos, and that stillness is yours. You do not thrash against the waves, nor curse the sky for the rain, nor cry out for the storm to end. You simply endure, and in that endurance there is a dignity that no triumph could ever equal. Seneca said that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the judgment that some things are worth more than fear. And here you stand, proving that your peace, your integrity, your gentle heart are worth more than the temporary relief of anger or despair. You have learned the hardest lesson of all, that you do not have to overcome suffering to be greater than it. You only have to carry it with grace, and you do, every single day. Think of all you have borne. The days when it felt as though you walked alone through a valley of shadows. The nights when you lay awake, wondering why kindness so often meets cruelty, and honesty so often meets deceit. The moments when you asked yourself if it was all worth it, if anyone even saw, if anyone cared. You have carried these things, not as a victim carries a burden, but as you with quiet courage, with a heart that kept on loving even when it was hurt, with a spirit that refused to be broken. And look where it has brought you, not to a place where there is no pain, but to a place where pain no longer has the power to rule you. You have learned that suffering is not a punishment. It is simply part of being human, and you have met it with all of yours. The light that falls upon you is not a sign that the storm has passed. It is a sign that the storm was never powerful enough to put out your light. It shines just as brightly through the rain as it does on a clear day. It is only our eyes that grow accustomed to shadow and forget to look up. But you have remembered to look up, even with the water lapping at your shoulders, even with the echoes of every hurt still ringing in your ears. You lift your face and let that light fall upon you. That is your faith, not the kind that demands an easy life, but the kind that trusts there is order beneath the chaos, that you are seen, that you are held, and that every debt is settled in its own time. Do not mistake your quiet for weakness. The oak tree stands silent while the wind howls, and men think it does not feel the gale, but it feels it, and it stands, and that is strength. That is your strength. You have absorbed every blow, every disappointment, every moment of loneliness, and you have grown deeper roots because of it. If your life had been all sunshine and calm, you would never have known how deep your strength runs. It is the flood that has shown you how high you can rise. It is the weight that has taught you how steady you can be. And know this, deeply and truly, you are not alone in these waters. Even when it feels that way, there are those who see you, who see the beauty of your spirit, the goodness of your heart, the quiet heroism with which you live each day. I see you. I see how much you carry, and how gently you carry it. I see that you are still standing, still kind, still hopeful, even when hope feels far away. That is rare. That is precious. That is you. One day the waters will recede. The rain will stop. The names of those who hurt you will fade from the surface of the water, and only what you have built within yourself will remain stronger, purer, more precious for having been tested. But even if the flood should stay a while longer, you are already safe, because your home is not in the stillness of the surface, but in the depth of your own soul. And nothing that happens outside can ever reach that place unless you let it. So breathe deeply and stand tall. The storm is not your enemy. It is your teacher. The waters are not there to drown you. They are there to show you that you can float and stand and rise above them all. The light does not only fall on you, it shines from you, too, for all the world to see. You are not defined by the flood around you, but by the way you stand within it. And in that, in your unbroken spirit, your enduring kindness, your quiet faith, you have already won. Justice does not hurry, yet it never tarries. What is planted shall be reaped, and the universe settles every debt in its own time. Until then, stand, breathe, look up, and know that you are held and seen, and loved exactly as you are, exactly for who you are.